Assalamu alaikum to all my lovely students who are listening to me. Well, I hope you all are fine and doing well at your homes. Do you remember me? Who am I? I know now most of the students know me. I am your English teacher and my name is Miss Anila Rasa. Okay, my students, so what we are going to do today? Any guesses? As you can see on your screens, there is written present indefinite tense. Do you people know what's this? No problem, your teacher is here to tell you. Okay, but before just telling what is present indefinite tense, let's just study what is tense. Okay? What is tense? In grammar, tense is a category that expresses time in which the action is done. Okay? What do we mean by tense? In grammar, tense is a category that expresses time in which the action is done. You always remember tense means the time in which the action is done. Got it? Tense means the time in which the action is done. Okay? Now, how many type of tenses we have? Past, present, future. Now, tense means the time in which the action has been done, right? So, past tense कौन सा होता है बेटा? जिसमें वो actions आते हैं जो हम कर चुके, वो actions जो हम कर चुके. Present tense is about those actions जो हम कर रहे हैं, जो हम कर रहे हैं present time में, okay? And then comes future. Future tense is about the actions जो हम future में करेंगे, जो हम future में करेंगे. Got it? Now, moving further, today we are going to study present indefinite tense. Okay? Present indefinite tense. Now, first I'll just tell you कि हम इस tense को use कहाँ करते हैं, okay? Present indefinite tense is used to talk about an action which happens on regular basis or is a general truth. Present indefinite tense कब use करते हैं? जब हम उन actions पर बात करते हैं जो regular basis पे हो रहे हो. For example, हमारे habitual actions, ठीक है? या फिर कोई general truth हो, okay? Now I'll just give you the example of it, but just remember this, कि present indefinite tense is used to talk about an action which happens on regular basis or is a general truth. Okay, you have to remember these two things. Now I'll just give you the examples. First, we have the example of habitual actions. Habitual actions कौन से होते हैं? For example, I go to school. मैं तो रोज स्कूल जाती हूँ. So this is your habitual action, right? So indefinite tense is about your habitual actions. I go to school. I read a book. मैं book पढ़ती हूँ. ये मेरी एक habit है, right? So these two are examples of habitual actions that comes under present indefinite tense. Then we have general truth. Now what is general truth? For example, the sun rises in the east. Now, sun वैसे तो rise नहीं करता, right? So this is the general truth that the sun rises in the east. Then we have the sun sets in the west. Again, this is also a truth, right? It is a fact. The sun rises in the east the sun sets in the west. Okay, so these two are general truths, and all the general truths come under present indefinite tense. Okay, I hope you all are getting it. Now let's just move to the structure कि कैसे हम इसको लिखते हैं. Okay, the structure of writing a sentence in present indefinite tense. Subject, जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही हो, then first form of verb, and then object. Okay, now we add s or es with verb 1 with the first form of verb when the subject is third person. For example, he, she, it or any singular noun. ठीक है, अगर आपका सब्जेक्ट कोई थर्ड पर्सन है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ही, शी, इट है, या कोई सिंगुलर नाउन है, then we just add s or es with the first form of verb. Okay, and if it is plural तो हम यहाँ सिर्फ verb की first form use करते हैं. Okay, so this is the structure. Remember, subject plus we-win plus object. Okay, now उर्दू पहचान क्या है बेटा? Okay, obviously you are given translations, आपको translations दी जाती हैं, या you have to translate Urdu sentences into English. So how would you know कि ये sentence present indefinite tense का है? तो I am just giving you the tip of Urdu पहचान कि कैसे उसको पहचान सकते हैं आप. जिन जुमलों के आखिर में ता है, ते है, ती है, ती है वगैरह लफ्ज आते हैं, वो जुमले प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस के जुमले कहे जाते हैं. ओके, इन उर्दू सेंटेंसेस इफ यू हैव ता है, ते है, ती है, ती है एट द एंड ऑफ द सेंटेंस, इसका मतलब है कि वो सेंटेंस प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस का सेंटेंस है. ओके, नाउ ता है, we use ता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल करता है, वो ये काम करता है, तो ता है is used for boy. ता है is used for a boy. Now अब boy दो केसेस में आ सकता है, या तो उसकी जगह he होगा, he is also used for boy, and otherwise there would be the name of boy. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो खाना खाता है. अब खाता है से हमें क्या पता चल रहा है कि he is a boy, right? He is a boy. कहाँ से हमें पता चला? खाता है से, because ता है is used for boy. Okay, so we'll write वो खाना खाता है, he eats food. वो खाना खाता है, he eats food. Okay, now here क्योंकि हमारा subject third person था, that's why we have added s in it. Okay, now if there is a name अली खाना खाता है, so you already know कि अली तो boy का ही नाम होता है ना, so you'll write Ali eats food. Okay, but remember this one is a difficult one. अगर यहाँ नाम नहीं लिखा, वो लिखा है, तो आप ही या she में से सेलेक्ट करेंगे ना कौन सा आएगा. बट अगर यहाँ ता है होगा तो ही आएगा, ती है होगा तो she आएगा. Got it? I'll just explain it to you more. अब आ जाए ती है पर. When do we use ती है? करती है is used for girl. Okay? Now again we use two things for the girl. या तो she लिखेंगे girl की जगह, या गर्ल का नेम होगा, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो भागती है, वो भागती है. अब ती है हमें बता रहा है कि वो एक लड़की है, कि वो लड़की है. सो वील राइट she runs, she runs. Okay, now again the subject was the third person, that's why we have added s in the verb. Okay, वो भागती है, she runs. And if there is the name of girl, Sara भागती है, so we'll write Sara runs. Okay? Okay? Taha is used for a boy, Tiha is used for a girl. Moving further. Now here we have ti hai, te hai. I mean they are plurals, right? Hai is used for plural. So these are used for boys and girls both. अब इनके लिए या तो वर्ड दे यूज होगा या उनके नेम्स यूज होंगे. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो लड़ते हैं, वो लड़ते हैं, नगते हैं इज शोइंग कि वो बॉयज हैं. ठीक है, और वो लड़ती है, लड़ती है इज शोइंग कि वो गर्ल्स हैं. राइट, बट जब हम इन दोनों को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करेंगे सो वील राइट इट इन द सेम वे. दे फाइट, वो लड़ते हैं, दे फाइट, वो लड़ती है, दे फाइट. दे इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग बोथ गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज. फाइन. नाउ व्हेन इट कम्स टू नेम्स, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सारा और अली लड़ते हैं, लड़ते हैं. ओके, अब यहाँ एक नेम गर्ल का है, एक नेम बॉय का है, तो वी यूज लड़ते हैं देम. ओके, तो हम कैसे लिखेंगे? सारा एंड अली फाइट, सारा एंड अली फाइट. ओके, अब आ जाए जहां दोनों नाम लड़कों के हैं, सारिम और अली लड़ते हैं. सो हाउ विल राइट? सारा, सारिम एंड अली फाइट. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी हैव सारा और जारा लड़ती हैं. सो हाउ विल राइट? सारा एंड जारा फाइट. Okay, I hope you all are getting it. Now let's just move to translation. अब आ जाए, वो हर रोज सैर को जाता है, जाता है. Now जाता है इज शोइंग कि ये कोई लड़का है. राइट, तो वो कौन है? लड़का है. वो हर रोज सैर को जाता है. He goes for a walk daily. He goes for a walk daily. Okay? हम रोज अखबार पढ़ते हैं, पढ़ते हैं. पढ़ते इज शोइंग कि ये कोई प्लूरल है. राइट, और हम इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग, हम मीन्स वी, हम मीन्स वी. हम हर रोज अखबार पढ़ते हैं. We read newspaper daily. We read newspaper daily. Okay? Then comes Aslam ईद पर नए जूते खरीदता है. The word खरीदता is used for boys और यहाँ नाम भी लिखा है बॉय का. Right? So असलम ईद पर नए जूते खरीदता है. Aslam buys new shoes on Eid. Aslam buys new shoes on Eid. Okay? Then we have ये लड़का हमेशा शोर करता है, करता है. तो ये मतलब कि कोई बॉय है और मेंशन भी किया हुआ है ना, ये लड़का, ये लड़का हमेशा शोर करता है. अब ये इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग दिस बॉय, ये लड़का, दिस बॉय. ओके, so how will write? This boy always makes noise. This boy always makes noise. Okay, I hope you all are getting it. Now let's just move to other examples. मैं खाना खाता हूँ. तो खाता हूँ तो इसका मतलब मैं कौन हुआ? लड़का या लड़की? लड़का, because here we have ta. मैं खाना खाता हूँ. I eat meal या I eat food. Okay. Then we have हम खेलते हैं. हम खेलते हैं. हम means we. खेलते means बहुत सारे हैं ना, इसीलिए हम यूज हुए. So how we'll write? We play. We play. Then we have तुम कहानी लिखते हो. तुम means you. You. You write a story. You write a story. Then we have वो दौड़ते हैं, वो दौड़ते हैं. अब दौड़ते लिखा है, इसका मतलब लड़के हैं और बहुत सारे हैं, राइट? वो दौड़ते हैं. They run, they run. Okay? I hope आप सबको ये समझ आ रहा है बेटा. You have to review it again and again because tenses are a little bit difficult to understand. ठीक है? But practice will make you better. So right, you have to practice it more and more. Okay? And try it with your parents as well. Now here is the exercise in which you have to put the correct form of verb. Okay, verb आपको लिखना है कि as it is यही verb copy करेंगे या उसमें s या es add करेंगे. ठीक है? Now let's just read it. Mr. Letty is a postman. He doesn't work in the post office. He always works outside in the street. Now here why there is a work के साथ s क्यों है? Because he is the third person, right? He is the third person. He always works outside in the streets. Now he dash letters to all the people in the neighborhood every day. He deliver. But deliver as it is आएगा या delivers आएगा? Delivers. Why? Because here is a third person, that is he. So he delivers letters to all the people in the neighborhood every day. Then he doesn't dash. He doesn't dash, but he dash his motorbike. So how will write? He doesn't walk. He doesn't walk, but he dashes motorbike. He rides his motorbike. Okay. At the weekend, Mr. Letty doesn't work. He dash. He rest or he rests. He rests. Okay. He dashed the countryside. So he always dashed to his country house with his wife. So how will you write? He loves the countryside. So he always goes. So he always goes to his country house with his wife. Mr. and Mrs. Letty dash in the river, fish in the river. Now why we have written fish here? Because here we have the plurals. क्योंकि यहाँ Mr. and Mrs. दोनों की बात हो रही है, right? So Mr. and Mrs. Letty fish in the river and they jog. They है, इसीलिए we have written jog here, okay? अगर यहाँ he होता, so we have written jogs. And they jog in the woods every weekend. Okay, so this was present indefinite tense that is used when for the actions that are habitual, okay, or are general truth. Okay, I hope you all have got it and you'll review it again and again, okay? We'll meet in next class. Till then, take care a lot. Thank you for listening to your teacher.